Good morning, Sean here. It's time for the Revelstoke Mayor Report with Mayor Gary Sauls. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Sean. How are you doing today?
Well, Gary, I just miss all the hugs, but one day we'll get there because we're getting closer and closer with these vaccines.
We're all missing the hugs. I was able to communicate with Interior Health. They've gone to bat for us with Dr. Henry and the provincial government a couple times. This last time they were able to get us what we've been asking for as far as mass vaccination. That came to pass because our numbers were up. Bunch of things had to fall into place, and then our local physicians and nursing staff signed on to be the vaccinators. We're seeing that being active. Bit of problems with the booking through the provincial website and the call center. We believe that's been ironed out, but I'm being told it's a two-stage process. You call in, they'll register you, send you a text, send you an email, and you can book your appointment, or they'll give you the appointment, and you go from there. So we want everybody who wants a vaccine to get in and get that stuff done. We hope to have the entire community vaccinated before the end of April. So just a shout out to our physicians.
Keep trying that number. I know it's been frustrating for people, but the number again is 1-833-838-2323. Be stubborn, be diligent, and don't let them say no.
Absolutely. And so for those who are wondering what vaccines, so I'm being told that it's Moderna and Pfizer that we're getting here in Revelstoke at this point. So,
which is the one that gives you fish gills, though?
That's the one that's not listed in what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I just want to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff on my list here. TalkRevelstoke.ca is communication area website. So Liquid Waste Management Plan has a survey there. We want to hear from the community regarding their wastewater concerns. There's a thing about the OCP on there so people can engage, let us know what you're thinking, and you'll be able to see where we're at with some of that stuff. We have a detour coming up on the Greenbelt, so the underpass under the Trans-Canada Highway Bridge, starting April 12th. We'll have a detour around that, so you can't go under that bridge. They're doing some work on the sanitary main, and that may take up to 5 weeks. So just so people are aware, if they're coming from Columbia Park, you may not be able to get under the bridge.
Okay, that is definitely good to know for us Columbia Parkers that want to walk across to the main side of town. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then I see the government's come out with a circuit breaker business relief grant for those who are in the hospitality and fitness businesses who've been impacted by the March 30th Provincial Health Officer order. So the amounts of money are $1,000 to $10,000 based on the amount of employees. So people, if you need to access those funds, please do so. It's been really heart-wrenching to see some of the businesses that have had to close and the pain that they're going through. So if it's a bit of a relief that you can get this money, please apply for it.
But we do have some good news.
Yes, absolutely. And so the Canadian Basin, or the Columbia Basin Trust has just announced yesterday their grant to the city in the amount of $322,050 for the revitalization of Grizzly Plaza, which will help to replace the bandstand and enhance the public space down there so we can have bigger bands and more room for people to take part in activities. So that'll be done sometime this year, I believe. It's nice to see that CBT has come through for the city.
Will there be a public consultation about design and a chance for the community to kind of look at what might be coming down the pike?
Well, I think they're going to put something out as far as what's coming down, but I don't know whether there's going to be consultation or they're just going to show us what they're doing. I have not seen any plans, so I don't even know what it's going to look like at this point, John.
Okay, so that was from the Columbia Basin Trust, but there has been other community grants given. Our neighboring town, Golden, received $450,000 from the feds to do a revitalization program right down in their downtown core as well. Is there any chance that we got a grant from the feds as well on top of that?
I haven't seen anything yet. I will ask this morning if there's been any application or if we were eligible to apply or if we've received anything, but I haven't heard anything. And no one has said that we've applied, so I'm not sure whether our project fed into their categories.
All right. Well, we've been chatting with our Mayor, Gary Sauls. Thank you, Gary.
Good enough. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.